Hello everybody and welcome back to Odin's Movie Vlog. I am the Critic with the Cynic. Hope you're doing well today. I wanted to talk a little bit about the short film that played before Incredibles 2. So I was able to talk about Incredibles 2 in my review the other day, but I forgot to mention the fact that there is this beautiful 8-minute short film called, I think it's Bao or Bao, it's B-A-O, whatever the actual name is, as my dog River tries to join the shot. Hey, how's it going? Hi. How's it going? Can you say hi to everybody? Can you say hi to everybody? No? Okay. But anyway, as you know, as with most Pixar Disney films, they have shorts that play before it, and this one to me was so powerful because of the fact that it tells a beautiful story with food. So the basic premise is that there is this Chinese family, and no words are spoken, but she's making the wife is making dumplings for her and her husband, and as she's about to eat, because her husband has to eat them very quickly to go off to work, and she's left alone, she tries to bite into one, and all of a sudden it comes to life. All of a sudden it's starting to make noises. It's starting to essentially act like a child, and so basically what you see is this relationship develop between this dumpling and the mother. And then what you soon realize as it goes on, because obviously the dumpling grows up very quickly over time and kind of goes through a natural age progression, but what's really cool is that eventually it ties into the fact that the dumpling is representative of the mother's actual son, who did the same thing. And the reason why I love this short film so much is because it tells this beautiful family story. It tells this story of family struggle, of tension among families, because one of the things that's kind of mentioned is that they essentially have a falling out. The son and the mom have a falling out with each other, and to be able to tell that kind of a story and to provide that kind of depth, even with a dumpling, and interacting with the real world, and then having the actual reveal happen too, it's just amazing. And what it really does point to, and this is something that I also want to talk about just in this very short vlog post, because I wanted to get a video out today, but so many things going on, I didn't have time to actually do a full-fledged video, but is that I really do feel, and this was become evidence every year whenever I watch the Oscar-nominated shorts. Short films are where it's at right now, because as we know, we have a huge problem in Hollywood right now where almost every single property is either a sequel, a prequel, or is based off of previous material. And it's not until you actually go into the realm of short film, and this could be something as short as 5 minutes to even something even longer at 20 to 30 minutes. And the films that are coming out, and not even just the ones that are nominated. What's really cool is that every year for the Oscars, they do at AMC they do a showing of all the Oscar-nominated shorts, and what they do, especially for the animated ones, since those are usually shorter, is that they add on extra ones that didn't get nominated but still got a lot of attention. And what's really great about that is the fact that you're able to see all of these really great stories, and it's amazing that there's a 8-minute video, an 8-minute movie, Bao, or Bao, however it's pronounced. Again, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. But that short film, that 8-minute short film that plays before Incredibles 2 is better than and tells a more deep and more compelling story than I would say 70+% of most films that come out in a given year. Now granted, I'll probably enjoy some of those films, but even I can admit saying, oh, I can enjoy a film, but still recognize that it has a weak story, still recognize that it's not the best made film. For example, The Meg. Again, I had a lot of fun with it, but I'm not going to say that it's one of the best films out there, and I'm also not going to say that I think it's helping or that it's good for Hollywood or that it's good for the film industry, because I really do want Hollywood and really hope that Hollywood eventually starts to try and move on to these original stories, and instead of trying to get caught up in a political message, instead of trying to get caught up with just silly plot devices that are just shoehorned in to try and make a point, to try and make some audience happy, it would be really nice to see them put as much effort as some of these people are, some of these directors, writers, and animators, for both live action and animated short films are doing for their films, because it really is just tremendous to me, the amount of work, the amount of effort that goes into them. I mean, when the credits came out for this short film, I could not believe just how many hands went into that, but it just makes sense. In order to make a quality film, you need a lot of people, and of course that goes for any movie on top of that. But when you can do that with those people, and you can also make a quality film, and you can also make a story, again, within 8 minutes, you get an entire life story told before you. It is just truly amazing. And if you've never seen a short film, I recommend starting with the Oscar-nominated shorts. Obviously, there are other ones out there, but I recommend it because there are some really incredible stories that are being told. There's actually one that I show in my I've been showing to my classes the last couple of years. Actually, last year was the first year that I showed it, called Watu Wote, and it tells the story of a Christian woman who is on a bus that gets attacked while going on a journey between certain countries. I think she's going towards Kenya. I don't know exactly where she's coming from, and how the Muslims on the bus stand up and protect her. And it just, again, even in that short 15-minute film, it tells you all you need to know about the tension that exists between Christians and Muslims in that region, and just how significant and special and powerful that moment is when the group stands up for her, when they sacrifice essentially, or at least they risk their lives for her in that moment. And again, that is the power of short film. That is the power of these small projects, because what you're able to do is you're able to focus so much more on story, because when you only have 8 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, you have to have a good story. You have to have a story that's going to bring the audience in, that's going to make them actually want to give. It's interesting that I have to say that you have to put more effort into a story to get someone to watch an 8-minute short film than it is to get someone to watch an hour and a half, 2.5 hour film sometimes. It just truly amazes me. But anyway, if y'all have never seen short films, please check them out. There are some that are just absolutely special. There have been even a couple that have been featured on Netflix, so even just check out short films on Netflix, because there are some really great ones. And definitely, if you've not seen Incredibles 2 yet, please check it out. Again, I gave it a solid B. Somebody said, why a B? Why not anything higher? Again, that's just where I stand on it. I think it's a solid film. I don't think it's the greatest film. I think that, obviously there are some flaws. Again, the villain is good, but obviously there are some things they could have done a little bit better. And also, to me, it just... after 14 years, there is a lot more that they could do, but I still liked it. I still liked the hell out of the film, which is why I give it a solid B. But anyway, guys, let me know in your comments below. Have you seen any short films recently? What is your favorite all-time short film, if you have one? And also, if you have never seen one, please go check it out. You can usually rent them for very cheap on Google Play and iTunes, and also, as I said before, you can find them on Netflix, Amazon Video, all these other places. So please let me know your thoughts below. I would love to hear them. And as always, have a great day, and God bless. And I'll see y'all in the next video.